Transportation Ministry records showing the license plate on the company's vehicle is registered to Aubrey D. Graham, better known as Drake. And the only person listed in the security firm's public profile is the man seen next to Drake in this video, his reported head of security, known to fans as Chubbs.
Up to what length would one go to safeguard their fame? Canadian rapper Drake is currently a main character of public discussion, as he has found himself at the center of a dramatic and strange controversy. Recent proof from Toronto police suggests that Drake planned the shooting at his own home in Toronto. Let us have some clarity with a few more details. So just a few weeks back in May of 2024, Drake's Toronto mansion was the target of an attempted break-in. According to Inspector Paul Krausik of the Integrated Gun and Gang Task Force at the Toronto Police Service, there was a shooting that happened on Tuesday, May 7th at 2 a.m., and they reported finding a man suffering from a gunshot wound when they arrived on the scene. This victim was later revealed as the security guard standing outside the huge gate of Drake's mansion. He was immediately transferred to a hospital for the treatment of his serious injuries. Police Inspector Krausik had also stated that a possible suspect was seen fleeing the scene in a car. He later revealed that security footage of the shooting was recovered. And on Wednesday, May 8th, they released a statement claiming to have caught this man. But there were no criminal charges filed against him, nor was his identity revealed, as he was arrested under the Ontario Mental Act. This act withholds the police from questioning or treating the suspect as normal. Instead, they are allowed to take him into custody and directly to a psychiatrist in order to confirm the initial doubts as to whether the person may not be of sound mind and could end up hurting someone physically. Now, there is evidence circulating on social media that Drake himself ordered the hit to make the incident a public discussion. He is said to have done this in hopes of gaining sympathy while potentially dissolving his current feud with the famous rapper Kendrick Lamar. Sounds wild, right? Well, the first hints of this shocking plot surfaced when a Twitter user claimed to be an insider posted a series of tweets accusing Drake of staging the shooting. This mole provided extensive evidence, including screenshots of messages and documents to back up his claims. According to these tweets, the mole was initially hired by Drake for unrelated tasks, but soon realized the rapper's more evil plans. The mole's tweets quickly went viral, capturing the attention of both fans and media outlets. In one tweet, the mole stated, "Drake literally hiring security guards to fake a shooting is next level wicked." He went on to assert that Drake had 24 hours to respond with a lawyer, or else more damning evidence would be released. The mole's claims were further substantiated by investigations into the security firm involved in the incident. Jungle Lion Security, which presents itself as Canada's #1 provider of security services, turned out to be a suspicious company. This is actually funny because despite its grand claims, the firm has no website and failed to respond to repeated calls for comment. Ontario Transportation Ministry records reveal that the license plate on the company's vehicle was registered to Aubrey D. Graham, better known as Drake. The twists don't end there. The only person listed in the security firm's public profile was a man who was often seen next to Drake in several videos. He is known to fans as Chubbs, the head of Drake's security. This lack of transparency and direct connection to Drake has definitely raised numerous red flags. While initial suspicion about the shooting pointed toward Kendrick Lamar due to his ongoing beef with Drake, no one could have predicted such a dramatic turn. Well, maybe except for Drake and his allies. Sounds unbelievable than science fiction, huh? The Toronto police launched a thorough investigation into the shooting and uncovered some surprising evidence. According to sources within the police department, there were inconsistencies in the initial reports and witness statements. In addition to this, the surveillance footage and forensic evidence did not align with the narrative of an external attack. One of the key pieces of evidence was the discovery that the gun used in the shooting was registered to Jungle Lion Security. Given the firm's direct connection to Drake, this revelation cast serious doubt on the initial claims of an external attack. Additionally, forensic analysis indicated that the trajectory of the bullet suggested an inside job rather than an outside assault. But why would Drake stage a shooting at his own house? The answer lies in his escalating feud with Kendrick Lamar. The two rappers have been exchanging diss tracks for months, each revealing personal and damaging information about the other. Lamar had claimed in his diss tracks that Drake has a secret daughter and that he had gambling and drug addictions, with several predators on his label's payroll. He even mentioned that Drake was better off in prison along with Harvey Weinstein. In response to this, Drake published diss tracks accusing Lamar of physically abusing his fiancée. He also mentioned that Lamar's child might not be his and that he is living a cowardly double life. The 24,000 square foot mansion where the shooting took place was the latest issue when it appeared on the cover of Lamar's Not Like Us diss track, where he suggests that sex offenders live. He even dragged Chubbs into this track. The beef then reached a boiling point, and it seemed Drake was struggling to keep up with the constant attacks from Kendrick. Staging a shooting could provide Drake with a way out of the feud without appearing weak. By creating a scenario where his safety was at risk, Drake could quietly quit his damaging pursuit in the face of prioritizing his security and well-being. As news of the alleged stage shooting spread, social media was exploding with reactions. Fans were divided, with some expressing shock and disappointment in Drake, while others remained doubtful of these allegations. Comments flooded in, with many pointing out Drake's history of fabricating stories for attention. One of the users wrote, "I call cap on this Drake property shooting. When you admit so matter-of-factly that you created fake stories as bait, how can I trust anything else you say?" While another user commented, "Drake setting up fake scenarios just to avoid responding to Kendrick sounds like something he would do." Drake's feud with Kendrick Lamar is not his only ongoing battle in the music industry. His strained relationship with The Weeknd also adds another layer to this confusing plot. The two artists have a history of collaboration, but tensions arose when The Weeknd chose to sign with Republic Records instead of Drake's OVO label. Rumors suggest that Drake was bitter about losing The Weeknd and has been subtly feuding with him ever since. This hatred allegedly grew to a point where there were violent incidents, including a shooting at The Weeknd's manager's home. While these incidents are still under investigation, they paint the picture of Drake as a man surrounded by conflict and controversy. The music industry has also been responding to these allegations against Drake. Many of his colleagues have remained silent, possibly waiting for more concrete evidence before taking a stand. However, a few have spoken out, expressing their disbelief and disappointment. Kanye West, who has his own history of feuds with Drake, did not hesitate to give his take. In a tweet, Kanye suggested that Drake's actions were part of a larger scheme orchestrated by his rich baby daddy, Lucian Grange, the CEO of Universal Music Group. According to Kanye, the scheme was meant to distract from Lucian's legal troubles and protect Drake's image. Now, the idea that a beloved artist would go to such lengths to manipulate public perception is still troubling for many. As one fan put it, "If Drake really did fake this shooting, it's a new low. I've always admired his music and his hustle, but this is just too much." The shocked comment of another user read, "I don't know what to believe anymore. The evidence seems pretty solid, but it's hard to accept that Drake would do something like this." As of now, Drake has not made a public statement addressing the allegations. His silence has only fueled further speculation and rumors. The Toronto police are continuing their investigation into the shooting. They have not yet decided whether to bring charges against Drake, but they are reportedly considering all options. Hope you enjoyed our coverage on the matter. Got any comments on the incident? Share them in the comments below. Leave a like for this video and subscribe to this channel to be updated with the story. Hope we catch you at the next one. Thanks for watching.